because if he didn't have work tonight, he might drop me to work or he might have me take the car.
No, I would have definitely had you take the car.
He would have had me take the car, definitely, he said, because he wants to sleep. But I'm going super early so he could go to bed early. Yeah, that's what's happening. We're stopping at the beauty supply. I need a product and I want him to come in and get a keychain. They have a lot of nice keychains. Because, when you don't have a keychain, you can lose your keys easily.
You're saying like extra like I did that or something.
I didn't say nothing. I said if you don't have a keychain and the key is loose, you could easily lose your key. True or false? Good morning, Colleen. How are you today? I'm happy today because I have 3 hair clients, which that's good money. And man, I had a good money Friday with stock trading. Then I had Amazon all week. And then I'm doing good on my diet, sort of, to the point where I didn't mess up yet. And if I mess up, today would be the only day I can mess up because today is the last day of this challenge. So I'm very happy about that. It was a struggle. Today, being that I have... Aaron, you're going 10 over.
Why are you looking at speeding?
Because I don't want you speeding, and I felt like you were. You guys, I want us not to get any speeding ticket, any kind of ticket, because I pay crazy, outrageous insurance because I have 2 teen boys on my car insurance. So if we make it 2 more months without any tickets or accidents, my insurance is going to go down again. It started at $683 a month. Liability on this car and full coverage on my car that is sitting at the Kia dealership that I haven't been able to use since June 4th. I've been without a car for June 4th, but I've used his car a lot. Which I don't, he might feel like it's a problem. I don't, because I feel like it's working okay, and thank Allah that he has friends he could go to work with. So it's a slight inconvenience in my opinion, except for if he had his car, he would able to easily take my other son to Amazon. That's the only problem we've had, because yeah, that's been a slight problem, which I don't feel it should have been a big problem, but that doesn't matter. This week, there's no way Kia's gonna have my car for 2 whole weeks just sitting there. So I'm pretty sure they'll contact me this week. I have no information new, except for they gave me a bill for $215 that says the car shuts off after 1 to 5 minutes of driving. They charged me $215 to figure that out. That's the diagnostic, which they did not do a thorough diagnostic in my opinion. You should check everything that's wrong with the car. And I know I severely need brakes. Like, I want to see everything that's wrong with my car on the list, or maybe that's just the tentative list. I don't know. Don't care. I'm just glad it's there and it's in progress of figuring out what's next. The most likely plan, if my car is gone forever, is to buy my 17-year-old his car, because he saved probably $2,000. So I put that $2,000, plus I have $2,000 in stocks, plus I have my Amazon bonus money. I'm not touching it until I find out what's happening with the car. So there's a $5,000 right there. Yeah. So then we will share his car until I could get me another car. Which I don't know what that plan would be. But I'm working hard. Nikki and I are working hard to build our YouTube and build our community. So I really think the potential is there for us to do great monetary things, which that lead to money to maybe get me a car. Okay, I'm very optimistic. Hi, Jennifer. I'm glad you're doing good, Colleen. How are you, Jennifer? Are you off work today? It's Saturday, everybody's day off. I am. He said not his. You picked up
I
overtime.
know.
He's going to work. Man, he usually goes to the gym. He eats Panda Express every day because he has his... I don't think he should, because I think they probably add too many chemicals and sodium. But he gets it because the teriyaki chicken, he calculated it. If he has 4 portions of teriyaki chicken alone, that's 120 grams of protein. The chow mein, are you getting chow mein now? The chow mein is 18 grams of protein. So he's getting 138 grams of protein easily and convenient. But I feel like I make...
120.
I feel like I said 138.
You said 120.
The teriyaki is
I'm saying
120.
the teriyaki by itself is more than...
So his goal is 200 grams of protein at least a day. He wants... I don't think you need 1 per body weight. He weighs about 200 pounds. I don't think you need... Well, it doesn't matter what I think. I like that he is very meticulous and he tries to stay around 200 pounds. And he lifts weights how often? Almost every day. That's his pastime, is working and weightlifting. What else do you like to do?
That's it.
That's it?
That's all I do.
What do you like to enjoy
I like to play games, and when I don't even play basketball anymore, but I want to just like be able to jump high and dunk. That's it.
Why do you want to be able to jump high and dunk?
Fun.
Okay, yeah, so that's what's happening with him. What's happening with me is tomorrow I am not doing alternate day fasting this next week. I am not doing the OMAD 1,200 to 1,800 calories because I need a break because this week was so freaking hard. You're going to get off at the next exit and then make a left. We're stopping, at the beauty supply. I need a few things. Nikki is going to pick me up when she gets off work. Nikki's going to pick me up to drop me home. I did download the Uber app just in case. Not for today, but for whatever day. Let's see what else. I need live stream time. I'm not done with my live stream time. We need... Ooh, where's that rock coming from?
Oh no, I hate hearing that noise.
What the heck is that? It's something in the car, huh? What the hell? Is it raining?
No.
Okay, we're hearing noises, which is not good.
I usually always hear each time I drive.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
It's been like this for, I promise you, for
Okay, I've been driving your car for a month. Okay, this car feels like rocks is hitting it, but we're not going over any rocks. Hi, Curry Bennett. Thank you so much. You have a great day too. And then we're gonna make the first right turn.
Did you see there was a video of cops like walking, what's it called, with guns like around our neighborhood?
No.
Like
I didn't see a video, but I saw cops when Nikki dropped me home yesterday.
Like actual, today. Well,
last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw cops we're turning right. What were they doing?
Two cops were holding guns, walking like about to walk inside the building. So right here.
What the heck? That's why I work hard. I want to get the heck out of the freaking hood. Yeah, when Nikki dropped me off, I saw cop cars at the other end of the complex.
Muhammad's building. It's always Muhammad's building.
Oh my gosh. Muhammad's building? I don't know which building that is.
That's the one you saw the cops at?
Is that across from our old building? Is that
yeah.
Well, I'm glad our side don't be having cops all the time. Our complex has like 10 buildings. Yeah, I want to get out the hood, you guys. I just can't do this. But
right.
Left. But not only do I have huge goals. I have such huge goals. Like, I really want to be a millionaire, but I want to buy a duplex with my children, so they own it. And a duplex, which everyone's adult here, but maybe somebody don't know. A duplex is 2 houses connected. and both sides, is two different houses. So they could have one side. I don't know. I would just feel I already feel confident if I pass, my kids will be good because I have a lot of life insurance. But I would love to have a house, at least one house paid for. And I would really love if we all work together to buy multiple houses. My goal would be 4 paid for houses. They don't have to be duplexes, but we buy one, we pay for it, then we buy another one, and then we buy another one, then we buy another one. But whoever, I was thinking with the duplex, the first person to get married gets to move into the other side, or gets to own. If we bought a regular house, gets to own that, and then we move to the next one, and they take that one over. Now, interest and mortgages is not okay in Islam. That's a whole, that might be, I have to make an 8-minute video. That might be the 8-minute video today. Because, turn left. Because that's a heavy topic, you guys. It's really hard to be Muslim in America because Muslims have rules, giant pothole.
Yeah, I was going to make sure I had it.
Muslims have rules that don't align with the normal things of the United States. So it's very hard for us to do certain things, like purchase a car, purchase a home.
I see a building.
Let's park at the end.
Dang, really?
Park all the way at the end. I never park here because of that big hole. I don't want my keys falling down there. Okay, we're going into the beauty supply, and I'm gonna put it on mute because they have music. I only need a few little things. Oof. And Aaron's gonna pick out a keychain, and you're gonna pay with my Discover card. Okay. Which, whatever. Oh, sorry, I didn't know I put it on mute already. Bye. Curry. Be careful. Don't drop nothing down there. I have a fear of those big giant drains. Dropping a key or a phone or see, your phone just fell out your pocket. You gotta start getting pockets with let me see something.
I don't have money for that, Mom.
What are you talking about? You don't have money for that.
I don't have money for that.
I need this. Excuse me? I'm not
saving for college.
He's saving for college, so he has no money. Well, I just bought you Crocs yesterday. You could use the Discover card to... You could choose the shorts you want, which you really need to cover your knees. Choose the shorts you want, and then text me the link. Because this is coming like... Things easily fall out your pocket too much. So zippers and longer shorts. So it's gonna be 7,000 and 7,000, or 7,500 and 7,500 for college.
Arlo's paying more than I am. You just said I had to save 3,000 for the first.
Save 3,000. So that's easy. For the first semester.
I'm just gonna save a bunch.
The second semester, watch this big thing.
Dang, I can't.
Ooh, that's huge. No, it's huge. Oh, look.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I can't even. This is actually crazy.
Slow down. Yeah.
I'm trying to say. So he likes to kind of just go all in, like head first.
And don't say his name on
I
here.
didn't say his name. He likes to go all head first into things, and I said, I'm gonna save as much money as possible just in case something happens to my car or something. And I don't know why he's like, no.
Yes,
So,
that's.
yeah, I know.
And he's doing crazy stuff at work that could easily get him fired, easily. So you cannot rely on that. What you need to do is save as much as possible. And work as much as possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're grown. You don't have to listen to every single... And he's not your father. You don't have to listen to every single thing he tells you. And you should listen to me more than your brother.
I know. He doesn't have that, like...
It doesn't matter.
I know. I'm saying
I come first.
I know this, but he doesn't believe that I believe.
That's fine. I don't know what is in his head. And I don't care. Because I gave birth to y'all. I raised y'all for... so many years by myself because I don't care what I'm not telling him nothing.
So why would you tell me that?
Because I'm telling you, because sometimes you act like you don't know.
You know I always do because
you complain. Oh, he says I have to
Yeah, but I don't end up
it's good to respect him as an older brother, but you're grown too. So your idea of saving all your money and working as much as possible that you want to is a great idea. Whoa.
Oh, I forgot it's this turn right here.
Or the next turn. The next turn is even better.
Oh.
See, we don't have to wait for this light.
That's right. Are you in a rush? See, there you go.
Colleen said, smart young man.
What made me smart?
Because you want to work as much as possible and save all your money for college.
Tell Colleen I said thank you.
He said thank you. I don't know if you could hear him. He works at a different Amazon than me, but his college is $25,000 for the year.
No,
and then half.
It's $29,000.
$29,000.
But I'm not paying the whole thing.
But
so
half of it is paid by scholarships and Pell. So that leaves us.
Like this year, but like last year was like 14. This year's like 15.
That leaves us with 1,500 to pay, 15,000, which I don't think is bad at all. That's not bad, because that's like a little over 1,000 a month. That's easy. Like that should be zero stress. So if he makes like 5,000, there's only 2,000 left. You know, I don't know. I feel, and I'll get tax return, God willing. So majority of that could go to that. Like I just feel like it's easy. That's not a lot. I don't think that's a lot. Like 100,000 or 50,000 is a lot.
Yeah, you go KU, you pay 50,000.
But he wants to graduate with zero. You don't have to tell your business on here. But he wants to have he wants to graduate as a physical therapist with no debt, zero student loan, zero interest, zero anything. And it's going to take you 6 or 7 years.
For school, 6.
6 years to become a doctor of physical therapy. I wonder if you're called a doctor. If you got a doctor of physical therapy, I hope he gets to be a doctor. If you look it up, a physical therapist is a doctor of physical therapy. So I hope he gets that title doctor, but it's not a doctorate degree. It's a, I don't know. I don't understand, but
doctor degree is 8 years.
But the thing, your degree is gonna say doctor of physical therapy. Inshallah. Okay, here's my work key. Don't let me forget my clips in the bag. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm so early to work. I'm so early. The building's not even open. That's how I just remembered I'm so early. Did you get both keychains? Yeah. Let me get my key out. Let me get my key out, and there's a chance there won't be copyright music in there, and I could keep the live stream going. If not, how many minutes it's been? Hold on. There's a chance there's no music on yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to take that. Zip those back. Let me throw that away. Zip all those zippers. Ooh. I told him today that I like working. I like making money, even though I buy nothing. I am not a shopaholic. I don't even like material stuff. I just like trips. And yeah, I mean, there's other things I want a lot of money for, but I just don't even like shopping. I would like to look nice, but I want a personal, what do you call it? A fashion, I don't even know what you call it. I need a stylist, yeah. Okay. Ooh, how am I gonna carry all this? I feel like I gotta come back out. Aaron, you would be crying about, oh, how am I gonna carry all this? Don't drive, because my foot is under the car. You would be so crying about it. How am I gonna carry all that? Assalamu alaikum. Lock. Okay, I don't know what I was saying. I don't know if it's open yet. Let's see. I don't know if it's open, but there's people waiting in the. Oh yeah, she's vacuuming. So it should be open. I'll read them. 1 second, Jennifer. Ooh. Oh. Good morning. Okay, Jennifer says, good job on saving your money. Oh, shoot. I tell my 22-year-old this all the time. God bless him. I'm still praying for him, LOL. It's not easy. Somehow, my 17-year-old, he saved almost all his money. Yay, we don't have music in here yet. He saved so much money because of the car he wants, which my brother passed. So my plan was to help all 3 of my children that I have money that my brother passed and left for them, to help them buy a car, which is how I got Aaron's car. But hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Ooh, this is when squats are handy. Hold on. I got so much stuff in my hand. Ooh. Ooh, squat, squat. Ooh. Okay, squat. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Hold on a second. Ooh. Okay. Keys here. I'm so early just because I wanted him to be able to go home and sleep since he has work tonight. He has a 10-hour shift. And, yeah. Get everything set up for my clients. Man, today should, if everyone comes on time, today will be a perfect day because my perfect day is doing 2-strand twists. That's all I like. A regular retwist or rollers or 2-strand. Eventually, really not too far away. That's all I'm offering. To the new clients, that's all I'm offering. Just because that is like zero. I need to see. I'm pretty sure I finished all my steps. How many steps am I at today? 1,500. So in between clients, I go wash my hands twice because after I touch a person, I can't touch the other person without washing my hands, and I gotta walk all the way to the back of this mall. So, like, if I put one under, I gotta go all the way back there. That alone is a lot of walking. I should easily get a lot of walking done today. And whatever live stream stuff I still have to do, I'm going to be getting steps with that, which this right here, this 30 minutes is so helpful. I should only have an hour left after this 30 minutes. My first client today, I saved his name as YouTube video because I told him don't call me until you put some YouTube videos up because that's one of his goals. And when he made the appointment, it's been so long, I didn't even know who it was. I was like, I had to think about it, but then I read the text because I don't save texts too much, but I had saved a few of his, so I realized who it was. But that's how I want to be a lock coach. What is your goal? What is the assignment you have to do before you come back to me? So he knows what we about to talk about, but I don't know. If he didn't do a video, I'm going to be very upset because we talked about this. And only if that's your goal. I'm not forcing what I like to do on anybody. If your goal is to get your credit score up, if your goal is to lose 10 pounds, if your goal is to anything, I don't care what your goal is. I care that when I see you, you worked on it and your life is better. And every time I see you, your life is better. And if you did not put in the work, you could go somewhere else. And I'm not joking. That's my business model that I'm not implementing. But that's my goal because that will be so fun to me. And you will have more of a benefit of me being your hairdresser, loctician, than going to anyone else. And you will be like, dang, I need my hair done, but I didn't do what we agreed I would do. So, that's not good. So, yeah, that's my goal here. And it'll make my job so enjoyable to come to. Because I like grinders. I don't like lazy. And I don't care. If I'm lazy, so be it. That's exactly why that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I like this channel. It's accountability. I need it because if I didn't have it, there's no way I'd probably even be in my 240s. There's no way. Because I love to eat. I love to lay down. I don't love to do what I need to do. So that's the whole point of accountability. So yeah, I want to be an accountability coach, even for here. I don't care. And I don't need a lot of clients at all. Because 3 for the day, I'm good with $300. I am so good with $300 I feel like this is my off day. If I could do $100 trading a day, Amazon after taxes and insurance and everything is probably 500 a week, which is nothing, but it's a lot because it comes with so many benefits, and that's only working 32 hours. And they take out, I have supplemental life insurance. They give 25,000. I bought more. Plus, I have Prime America. Plus, I pay 80 a week for medical, dental, and vision for me and my 3 youngest children. So 500 after all of that, and the job's easy, and I could listen to stuff the whole time. Yeah, that's sweet. So if I could do 100 a day with the stocks plus Amazon, that's 1,000. And if I could do like, I only want to do like 5 people. I only want to do like 6. 3 on Friday and 3. No, I don't even want to do 3 on Friday because I'm not trying anytime soon, but I do want to go to Juma. That is like going to church on Sunday. So Friday I probably would want to, don't even come actually. I don't know. I just would like to do 6 for the week. Yeah, that would be ideal for me because I don't know. I just want to do, you guys are going to hear me say the same thing over and over until I accomplish it because, yeah, I want to share my goal. And my goal is to be a full-time YouTuber. Hi, Eve. Wa alaikum salam, hungry kitty. Yes, I'm Muslim, a revert, alhamdulillah. Not the best practicing, but yes, I am. I do hair, so I'm here to do hair. And I'm on this live stream because I get points. How are you, Eve? Eve, please, tomorrow, will you not put your points until 9 o'clock? Only because that's when we could stop earning points. And if you put them at like 8:30, it might make me, and I see you're like a little bit ahead of me or not, it might make me go try to do more. And I don't want to know what you got until the time is up. But you can if you want, that's up to you. But last week when you posted it early, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go get more points. I wanted to try to beat you, but I was too far gone last week. Sometimes I don't wake up on time, so I put them at night. Okay. Last week I saw it, well, all the other weeks, besides the last 2, I did work really hard. I'm not saying if I worked hard this week or not, but if I see your points, which I get notifications on my phone, it's going to make me work harder to try to beat your score. Just letting you know. So that's up to you when you post it. Don't look at my post until the morning. Oh, but I have school notifications. And I'm going to have to keep them on because as we grow the group. I know you're the only one, but Nikki and I are trying. We're learning so much, and we plan to advertise. We plan to do a lot. We have all kinds of strategies, which you might see in the live streams, our strategies. We're trying hard to grow that group. So I have to keep the notifications on. Love. Okay, I don't know what that says. But I don't believe in calling myself anything but Muslim. I believe in the Quran it says you're not supposed to divide into sects, sects, and I believe that I'm dirty fasting today. So there should be a post. But I follow the Quran. I think it's the only perfect book on earth. Only the Quran. However, I use hadith, but I put more emphasis on the Quran than anything. I won't say I'm Sunni or Shia, even though I will say I want to follow Sunnah, but I'm not a Quranist. So don't say Quranist to anybody that watches this. But I know you're supposed to. According to Quran, you're supposed to obey the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So if he commanded the people to do stuff, I feel like that is a must. But I don't know exactly what books are, valid. So I seek guidance from Allah on that. But I follow Quran and authentic hadith, which I will mostly just use Muslim and Bukhari. Because I've heard, I don't know for fact, Allah knows best, that those are the most sound hadiths. Okay. Family of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. That includes Fatima, Ali, Hassan, and Hussein. I'm definitely not Shia, so if I had to choose, I would say Sunni. Okay. Sunni makes you a lover of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Shia makes you lover of Ali. I'm a lover of Allah, the prophets, and everybody that follows Allah. That's who I'm a lover of. With sincere heart, trying to please him and trying to earn, and follows the Quran. If you follow the Quran, I love you. I don't know anything about Shia, even though I watch a lot of the Muslim Lantern, because his channel is for, Nikki told me about him. His channel is for people that are not Muslim, atheists, Christians, Buddhists, anybody, okay? And he talks to them in discussions, and I learn a lot from his discussions with them. So I know for a fact I'm not Shia. That's all I know. But I do not believe we're supposed to identify as anything but Muslim, and I think that's important. I don't know what is the Karbala. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I know a lot, but there's equally a lot that I need to learn. Not necessarily need. I think we need to keep learning, as we go in life. What are you, hungry kitty? Oh, I have a Monster Energy. You guys, I'm like, it might be a struggle today fasting because I'm just wanting to drink everything. I brought this, and I brought this, and dang, I should have brought some butterscotch. I brought this, and I brought a double cup, double insulated so it lasts, full cup of ice. This is what I brought with me for the day. I need to put my stuff away that I just bought. I didn't need these, but I always buy rubber bands every time just in case, because I use them for the 2-strand twists. I want to buy, I don't have money like that, but I want to buy enough stuff that I don't have to go to the beauty supply for like 4 months. If I could go once a quarter of the year is 4 months, that'd be great. I gotta work like smarter. Like saving time is very smart because every minute of your life is so precious. We cannot waste time. That is a big goal on this channel, is for us as people not to waste time, because time is precious and also time is money. Okay, she said, I am both Shia and Sunni. Okay, you said, I don't want to confuse you as you recently reverted. Nope, I did not recently revert. I've been Muslim for 17 years. I did not recently convert at all. And I would not be confused. Like, I've done tons of studying. I've taken many, many classes. I'm very firm on what I believe, but I don't know what the Karbala is, but I have heard it. What is the Karbala? Because our beloved prophet said, Hussein is from me and I am from Hussein. Yeah, so that would be from what book? So that's why you're Shia and Sunni. So you follow the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but you follow what? Hussein? But I will be zero confused. Zero. I'm not confused. The Quran is clear to me so far. And may Allah continue to guide me to everything that is right, true, correct, and a benefit in this life, the next life, judgment day on me. Oh, I also brought this, but I might save that. Do you know what inspired Nelson Mandela to fight against? Oh, I gotta press mute. No, I don't know, but I gotta keep it on mute because they just put music on. That's copyright. Good morning, Mieka. Okay, I probably won't look into it because I wanted you to tell me what it is, just what it is, but I just follow Quran and a little bit of Bukhari Muslim, and that's it. And I definitely don't agree with some of the practices of Shia that I know. I'm not being disrespectful. I believe you're my Muslim brother or sister, hungry kitty. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but I don't want to learn about Shia, no disrespect. I know for a fact that's not what I am. So I will just concentrate mostly on Quran because Quran are the verbatim words of God sent to humans, and there's no other book that could compare. And I don't really mind if Mandela is, found inspiration from Hussein. Good morning. Because I don't believe in the practices of Shia um, that don't align with Quran or Sunnah, in my opinion. And I can't say what they are. If I looked it up, I could say which ones I don't like. But I do believe we are all Muslim, and I don't really care. Like, I don't care that we have differences. I don't care if you love Allah and you believe in Allah with no partners, you're my sister or brother, and I don't care if we have differences, and I respect that that is what you believe, as long as I'm respected too. Okay. Hi, good morning. I believe in I don't know what to call it, what I believe in, but peace and unity and no division with the Muslims. If you call yourself Muslim, um, I'm not trying to break it down to what you believe. If you believe there's one God with no partners, like, we're brothers and sisters in humanity, because that is the most important thing. Allah created everything that exists, and we know the Quran is 100% the words that Allah sent to us, right? Um, So there should be no arguing. There should be no animosity. We should just love on each other and pray for each other to be guided to the truth and what's right and correct, and pray that we both have the best in this life and the next life and have a successful judgment day. Amen. But I got to put it, let me read your stuff real quick. And, okay, let me see. Even Nelson Mandela was not Muslim, but he attributes his success to Imam Hussein. Read about Imam Hussein. I'll screenshot this and just learn so I know a little bit. Hold on. Now, if you come back another time and say, did you learn? I might have forgot about my screenshot, but I did screenshot it. You said, even I don't follow the practice of Shia, like beating themselves. Yeah, that's one. That's the only one I know that I do not agree with. Especially when Allah is the most forgiving. If I do a sin, I ask for forgiveness, and Allah is what you think of him, and I know and believe he's the most forgiving, and he wants us to seek forgiveness, and he designed this life to be a test. None of us will be perfect. I don't know exactly why they do that, but I do not believe in hurting yourself. I'm not even going to speak on why they do it, but that's one reason I automatically know I'm not Shia. That's one reason. Yeah, I am not asking you to change your beliefs, but as Muslim, you should know about the family of our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I don't agree with the word should, because I could pass today, and if I didn't learn everything about the Prophet Muhammad's family, that would not prevent me from possibly having a good judgment day. So I wouldn't say the word should, but I could see how you would say that it would be good if I learned about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's family. But we're all different, and we're all going to stand on judgment day knowing different things. And even if I reverted today and I passed tomorrow and knew nothing at all besides the oneness of Allah and the Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger, that could still get me paradise, which that person that reverts today and passes tomorrow has way less sins than most Muslims, in my opinion. So I don't know. I just don't like the word should for anything, because who decides what's the should? I should do the 5 pillars of Islam. I should do that because I think that's mandatory. I should do everything that's mandatory, but it's not mandatory. I don't know. The should word is just always a trigger for me. But I appreciate you educating me, and I did take the screenshot. Let me see. Okay. Have you ever wondered why they do it? No, I've never wondered, because I don't spend much time on sects of Islam that I do not believe are correct. Like Nation of Islam, Shia, Sufi. I don't believe in Salafi, even though I know what that means. I do not believe in you're supposed to call yourself anything but Muslim. So all I concentrate on are on the Quran and the 2 hadith that I said, and I don't follow lectures that divide themselves. And Nikki and I's favorite lecturer is Mufti Meek. I love him. But I gotta turn this on mute, and I can't discuss anymore because there's music in here. I hope you're not offended, and we're still cool. And if we're not cool, you're still my brother or sister in Islam, so I still love you for the sake of Allah. Like I said, I don't want to disturb the suspense. Once you read about Karbala, then I would tell you why she has beat their chest. Yeah, I don't know if I'll listen before I speak to you again. Or if I'll learn about it before I speak to you again. But my guess is to expiate sins. But if not, that's cool. It would be cool to know. Okay, I'm glad you're not offended. Thank you. I'm trying to be like as nice as possible, but sometimes it doesn't come off nice. But I got to put this on mute, so I can't talk anymore. My client's almost here. My Muslim sister is dropping her child for me to do their hair for the first time. I'm going to turn this off in like 3 minutes, God willing. When I'm in this building, I cannot have sound on because there's copyright music. So, yeah, that's why I was saying I was going to turn the live off, but she just texted me. Can you guys hear me? First, can you hear me? She just texted me for the address because the road is blocked off. Can you hear me? When I get a phone call, it messes up the live streams most times. So I don't know if you can hear me or not. Oh, man. I'm going to make this 1 hour. Yes. Yes. I was only planning on getting enough time to, while he dropped me here, like 15 minutes. But she's late, which is great because her original appointment is 11. But I asked her, can she come at 10:45? I tried to get her to come at 10:45 so I'll be ready for my next client so that everything could run smoothly because Nikki's picking me up after work and I think I'll be done 30 minutes before. I think I'll be done 45 minutes before Nikki gets here, but I wanted to make sure because if anyone's late, that'll mess up my day. So this way I move up everybody 15 minutes Actually, I didn't even text him. I'm texting my next client to tell him he could come 30 minutes early. And then my third and last client, I'll leave her where she's at that time because she's coming from work. So it's scheduled 45 minutes for when she gets off work. Yep, I'm here. Hi, Random Podge. No, I can't type in the chat. There's no way to type in the chat on my phone. If you know how, tell me because I wish. Thank you. If I knew how to type in the chat, I would be so happy. I know how to type on the chat if I'm live on my laptop, which I never do. Dang it. I should have got a tablet when it was Prime Week, but now it's too late. Because that would probably be cool too. That'd be better for at the gym when I want to have, instead of using my phone. Anywho, it's too late. Prime is over. And I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. But when I go past these two doors right here, this is going on silent. Let's see. Okay. And I'm not I am not the religious one on this channel. Okay. So just know I try, but I am not the best practicing Muslim, and I won't answer any questions concerning that because I believe we're not supposed to hide. I believe we're supposed to hide our sins. So all I can say is I believe Allah takes effort into consideration, and not everybody's at the same level. And Nikki is way, way more religious than me, in my opinion. Okay, I always put that disclaimer because I don't want people to see me do something that they don't think is Islamic and then be like, I thought you were Muslim. I don't go around to Christians and saying that's not Christian-like because that's not my business. I don't know what's their struggle. Everyone has a different struggle. And I'm not judgmental, and I'd rather pray for people. So I always have to put that disclaimer when I'm talking about religion because I don't want you to be shocked if something crazy happens here, you know. I'm not saying I'll do it, but if I show up with a boyfriend or if I show up with my hair not covered, like, who knows? Just know I'm struggling. I know my purpose on this earth is to please Allah and to do my best to have a successful judgment day, period. There's nothing else more important than to follow the Quran and the Sunnah and have a successful judgment day. Not trying to make money, not trying to be happy, or not trying to do anything is more important than that. That's my opinion. But if you see me fall short or way short, please just pray for me. Because people will be like, oh my gosh, your neck is out. Or oh my gosh, your arms are out. Like, I understand that, okay? I understand what you're saying, and the reminder benefits the believer, but I'm not so good with that, okay? I'm not so good with the judgment when you might see my neck out, but I really want to be wearing, I don't know, something even crazy worse. So my neck out is not even a concern to me at all. I don't even like clothes, okay? I do not like clothes. I am 29 years old, and I'm raised American. I am American. Many, many generations I'm American, and I'm black and white. But my mother don't like clothes. She wears bikinis to the pool. Like, she's not a clothes person, and maybe that's why I'm not a clothes person. I don't like bags. I don't like shoes. I don't like clothes, period. So for whatever modesty I'm at that level, I don't need people telling me your neck is out or your feet are out, or I don't want to hear it. Even though I pray that Allah rewards the people that are sincere to remind the believer to do better. Okay, but I'm not good at accepting that. And that's could be my character flaw, but it's only because I know what it could be. Or maybe I have a boyfriend out here, so you're worried about my neck, but I have a whole boyfriend. Okay, so it's stuff like that. Like, that is not even my struggle. My modesty is not even my biggest struggle. Okay, so you never know what someone's going through. And for a revert, it's very, very hard. For someone that became Muslim And it's not an excuse or a scapegoat. There's no excuses not to follow the rules our Creator said, because He don't play. I don't care if you're Jew, Christian, or Muslim. Our books, it's clear He does not play. People like to say, oh, God of love. Yes, it is the most loving, the most compassionate, but also the most just. So if you're a person, I'm not saying, I don't believe Allah is a parent. I don't believe in father. I don't believe in that God has children. I believe that there's one God with no partners, no children, no spouses, nothing before. Okay? And dang, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying, so let me read the comments. Okay, let's see. Masha, okay, are you married? No, I'm not married, unfortunately. I would love a good Muslim husband. Hi, Kainat Amadi. Who is Nikki? Okay, if you look at the title of this channel, it's Mieka versus Nikki. So this channel is ran by two best friends. I'm Mieka, and Nikki is in all the other videos. And every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, we go live and do a video together. You got a boyfriend? I do not have a boyfriend, but if I did, I'm not gonna come say it here. If I come say it here, then man, I'm doing real bad. I'm just saying it could, if it ever does happen. I don't want that to happen, but I'm just saying I'm not the best practicing Muslim. I don't want a boyfriend. I want a Muslim husband. But I would get to know a man that's not Muslim that's willing to learn and see if him learning, he converts. I don't care. I don't care if he just turned Muslim yesterday or tomorrow. I don't care. As long as I just would not marry someone. I would not, and I don't even know who I would marry. Okay. I'm not clear on that yet for myself. But I do know no mosque would ever marry me to a man that's not Muslim. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I made it 65 minutes. I was just saying because, you know, you might come on here and be like, hey, I thought you were a Muslim. And you might see me because I wear short sleeve shirts with pants to work, and I'm not the most modest. Nikki is like the modest one. I'm 47. And I have 4 children, all born. Actually, the last one, my 17-year-old is how I know. He's the way I know how long I've been Muslim, because it was right after he was born. And he's going to be 18 in November. So I think either I reverted in April and had him in November, or I had him in November and then reverted in April. I'm pretty sure I reverted in April. April 2000. Anyway, I don't know, 17 years ago. Thank you for not judging me, but I'm just saying in case you see me doing things that you're like, it's not you. It's anytime I'm talking about Islam, I always put the disclaimer that I'm not the best Muslim, okay? And Nikki's the religious one, which is good to have a best friend that is what you're trying to be, or, you know, and she's striving too. She's striving. We're both striving. And we're non-judgmental too. Yeah, she don't judge me on anything I do, and I don't judge her. I might make faces or something if not talking about that, but I try not to judge, and either I don't think she judges at all. I don't know. You can't read a person's mind, but I don't feel judged by her no matter what. I think I could come to her with any problem. If I said, Nikki, I got this boyfriend and I don't know why, I don't know what to do. Like, she would listen to me and she would not judge me at all. She would probably just pray for me. This is what I think. I don't want to speak for her, but I think she would pray that he becomes Muslim, or that, you know, she just wouldn't. I just don't feel, I don't know. I just have the bestest friend ever. We are very much in line, but we're very different. And we have a lot of different opinions on things, but our relationship works really well, alhamdulillah. And I met her here in this building. I met her because she was looking for someone to do the hair for her and her 2 daughters. like probably 14, 15 years ago. So we were both brand new Muslims. We were both brand new. And yeah, isn't that crazy? That was so crazy. I did know Muslims only because when I reverted to Islam, I was married to my Christian husband, the father of my 3 youngest children. So I didn't really have people. I did have a friend, Kim, that is our best friend, because I met her. I went to a lot of classes at the mosque. I went to lots and lots of classes and lectures, and when speakers came, I came. I went to the masjid. So I knew people. She didn't know any females. All she knew was her husband. So, anywho, Allah sent us together. Hi, Cruz Bolero. How are you today? I'm at work, waiting on my client. I'm glad I didn't send my other client the time to come because we're not starting at 10 like I thought. Because she said the highway is blocked off, so I guess she had to go some other different route. Like Surah Fatiha. Can you recite one of the surah? Just curious. I can, but I'm not going to. I can, my children can. Like, I think most Muslims can because it's required during the prayer. So she is asking me, can I recite Surah Fatiha? Al-Fatiha. That is called the opening and it's the first surah. Surah is like chapter of the Quran, and we all say it. Every Muslim says it in the prayer multiple times. So every Muslim you see, including children, know Al-Fatiha, and Surah Ikhlas is the smallest, easiest surah in the Quran, and it's towards the end of the Quran. And it's one of the 4 kuls. I don't know what the kul means. Kul? I think it's Quhl. I don't know what kul means or why it's called the 4 kuls. Oh, here they are. But yes, I could definitely recite both of those because I have to pray. My customer's here and my sister is here. Sister in Islam is here. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye. Okay, I've been doing a live stream all this time. Assalamu alaikum. Yes. What did I say?